And welcome back. I'm David Kones. We're talking about Kienyeji culture today with ZANETA ALUVALE. She's the founder of Kienyeji culture, where she sells kuku kienyeji in a basket. I have to say that because many of my people who are watching from Shags are still...
They're wondering.
Let me just show them. I tell you, you started a business in the pandemic.
Yes.
You're not spooked. You know, did you have moments of uncertainty?
Definitely was. Definitely was. So much fear, so much doubt. By the way, so much. But it's just a thing of, for me, my vision, as in I kept on saying Kienyeji culture is my vision, so I have to make this thing work.
Yeah.
One way or the other, it has to work. And let's just say I give it my all and it doesn't. That's fine. But I was determined to make it work.
Okay.
So it was, I just literally just used to, every morning I just talk to myself and be like, it's going to work, it's going to work. Even though I don't get, there's days I would go without orders, literally days. But I just keep at it. You know, the consistency, the determination, it pushes you.
Yeah. You know, I ask you that because many people start a business and within the first 3 or so months, it just collapses.
Yeah. Because you get...
And because of things like that, you know, there's a worry people will not buy.
Won't buy.
And, you know, I'm putting too much energy into it.
And you're not seeing the sales.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. That thing is there, but I don't know. You just have to like silence those voices and push it. I truly believe if you push something so much that you'll always find someone to buy. Always. Yeah. Especially now in this age with social media, you definitely will.
You just wait for the wheels to begin turning.
Exactly.
When did you sit back and say, you know, this thing is working? When did it hit you? It's actually working. The wheels are actually turning. So
started November, around mid-January is now when I started getting orders every day. I started noticing, because I write down all my orders, so I started noticing, this week we've gotten orders Monday to Saturday. Same for the following week. So around January there. Now this is when an influencer had bought from me, a very big influencer had bought from me, and he posted on his page. The numbers now started coming in. Wafuasi wakakuja, like that.
Yeah.
And then now the word of mouth was now getting out there as well. So that's when I started seeing that, okay, now this thing is actually taking off. And then now since then we have just been on a consistent.
How long had it been?
2-3 months.
Yeah.
So I feel like that 2-3 month thing is there. And when I've spoken to other entrepreneurs, I hear that, because you know, there are days, till now, I won't lie, I have my days when I'm just like, I want to shut down this thing. I want to shut it down. It's not working. You know, there are those days, the days you doubt yourself. Yeah. But I've spoken to entrepreneurs and I hear that you can't judge a business before the first 3 years is when you can actually say, now my business is running. Yeah. So I'm still on 1 year, 5 months. I still have a long way to go. Yeah, you know, they say it's a baby. Yeah, it literally is. And the baby, unajua una cradle the baby analia saa zingine. Exactly. Kwa nini? So it's
sometimes it's a whole night of that.
Exactly. So you just have to keep encouraging yourself. And for me, it's always a thing of, it'll always get better. Yes, now it may be down, but it'll always get better. Yeah. There are days I pick up after 4 days, after me being in a rat over there. I pick up after 4 days, I'm like, okay, let's just get back at this. And funny enough, once I do, the orders come in. Yeah. So it's just consistently pushing yourself and just knowing that it'll always get better. Always.
You know, it's very impressive that you're a young person. There's a lot of young people out there who say, you know, because there's no employment, which is what you tell me at first, you're looking for a job. Yes. There was no job. Guys would say, you know, I'm still tamaking for 5 years. I'm still tamaking. What advice would you give to somebody starting a business? What can they start with? Because usually we say, sina capital, I don't know anyone, I don't know. How would you say? Where do you start?
Yeah. For me, I'd always just say, imagine just start with what you have. Literally, just start with what you have. The rest falls in place on the way. As you go, it will just make sense. But for me, it's just start with whatever you have, just start.
Just start.
Just start. Literally, that's it. Just start with whatever you have.
Yeah.
And then as it picks, you'll now be picking on the way these small things here and there.
Because your sources were right there.
Literally.
And you used them.
Yeah, they were right there and I had to use them. And I just feel like, you know, back in the day, I feel like we have more of an advantage, as I keep saying, because of social media. So put yourself out there. Advertising on social media is not expensive. It's like 200 bob a day.
Really?
So, yeah. And that 200 gets to like almost 2,000 people.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. So just put yourself out there.
So you had to get there. You had to start doing that on your social media page.
I had to. Keep pushing it. Whatever I earn from this, I put into advertising, like that. That's how now the money was going.
But basically now, most of your customers are within the locality of Nairobi.
Yes, yes.
Have you had people reach out out of here?
Yes. In fact, even as recent as last week, someone sent a message on the page on Instagram and was like, she was like, you have to start a store in Mombasa. So I was just thinking Mombasa. But yeah, but honestly, my plan, by God's grace, my plan is just to have this thing grow let it be the biggest Kienyeji chicken company in East Africa even.
Yeah. That's good.
So that's what we're aiming for.
Yeah.
Past the stars.
Have to have a dream you can reach for.
Yeah.
People have to order from Wajir.
Exactly. Na tutafika, one way or the other.
And uko nini? What do they say back home? Like, do you have guests from Shags who talk to you about this Kienyeji chicken?
You see now from Shags, it's
what's their feeling? What's their feeling?
They can't believe. They're just like, this. First of all, they can't believe that people are actually buying this chicken. Like, okay, at first, by the way, at first, my dad could not believe it. He couldn't believe. He was like, just a chicken. People are actually buying chicken this much. A chicken that we normally see over here all the time. So it's the same thing for them. They just can't believe. The Kienyeji, them, they just grab and keep it moving. Other people are literally, I get like, in a week, we sell almost 50, 60 chickens in a week.
Wow. Wow, that many, wow.
Yeah, so as in Kienyeji culture now has a life of its own. So for me, I normally just thank God because I'm just like, honestly, the growth has been so exponential. And yeah, we just have to keep it going.
Yeah, let's keep it going.
One way or the other.
How do we find you? Where do we find you?
Me?
Yeah, okay. the chicken, yeah.
Oh, the chicken.
Yeah.
So find us on our Instagram page. It's Kienyeji_culture. We're on Twitter, same thing. It's the same. It's the same everywhere. So Kienyeji_culture on Facebook, on Instagram. Our email is kienyejiculture@gmail.com. And our WhatsApp number to make any orders is on our Instagram bio.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. And you say make it tasty.
Yes.
I tell you, you can take anything and turn it into a business. And you know, like I was telling you off air, people will always eat.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Regardless of the situation.
Yeah, we laugh, we eat, we cry, we eat.
Definitely.
And then we can continue
after
again.
After that,
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming through, Zaneta.
Thank you so much for having me, Levi.
And I look forward to talking to you when this thing is in East Africa.
Tukutane then, because it will happen.
Yeah. I'll speak to your PA then.
Yes.
We'll make an appointment. Zaneta ALUVALE, founder of Kienyeji Chicken. You can get her, on all the places she said you could, on Instagram especially, Kienyeji_culture.
Yes.
Yeah. And then, of course, the rest will follow. You'll be able to get your hands on this chicken and see how that goes. Thank you so much. You really inspired us.
Thank you.
That's 59 minutes for today. Have a blessed morning. Stay tuned for Leah coming up with Ilosu. See you tomorrow, God willing.